Do you find yourself in a position where it feels like you're not growing? That no matter what you're doing, you're just stuck. You've tried your best, you've done all you feel you can, but nothing is really working. Well, if you're in that position, then I want to help you with something that literally helped me when I was in the same position. You see, a few years ago, I was stuck mentally. No matter what I did, I didn't feel like I was growing. I wasn't seeing the growth in me. Because sometimes we confuse the idea of like, okay, just making money to be all that there is to life. But at the end of the day, there's so much to life. And the reason why you're feeling stuck is because of this simple, this simple concept that I want to share with you that I feel can really help you get unstuck. I learned this from Tony Robbins. This is not my original idea, but this tool really helped me. It said that there are three things that we do consciously or unconsciously that makes us stuck. Number one, I will start with the third one. The third one is the strategy we are using. Many of us don't understand that the most important thing in life is strategy, because you can get information or you can get knowledge, but without understanding how to apply that knowledge specifically, you will not get the result that that knowledge can help you get. And this is why I'm so obsessed with getting strategy. And what is strategy, you may ask me? Strategy is simply the way you do things. Let's take, for instance, someone who is successful in business, who has really done so much when it comes to in entrepreneurship space. They've created multiple business, they've failed multiple times, they've been able to, make much money in their career. Do you agree with me that this person has a wealth of strategy that is helping them now get the result they have out of the experiences they've been able to go through in their entire career? So for you who's starting out, would you agree with me that if you could get this person to give you that strategy, it will enable your journey easier because you wouldn't have to fail or go through the same hurdles and face the same obstacles that this person had to face when they didn't have the strategies they have now? So strategy is very important in life. And the reason why many of us feel stuck in life is because some of us go to school, go get information and go get knowledge, and they never tell us how to apply that knowledge in the real world. And that's the problem with the modern day education system, right? And that is why you as a person, you need to spend money in getting strategies from people who are currently living the ideal life that you want to live. I believe that the most important thing you can do for yourself is not to spend money in buying material things, but to spend money in acquiring strategies from people who are living the ideal life you want to live. Find the people who are currently where you want to be and ask them to teach you how they got there. Because trust me, as Tony Robbins will say, success leaves clue. So getting clues from people who are successful will enable you avoid the years of trials and errors that you have to face in your own journey. And that is one thing that I feel you can do that will get you unstuck in life. Find those people who are already where you want to be and beg them to teach you, because it's only a fool that waits to learn from their experience. A wise person learns from the experiences and the failures of others. So that's one thing. Then the second thing he talked about is story. It's a story. What are the stories you tell yourself? We go through life, acquiring different ideas and different beliefs that now shapes us into the person we are, that now limits us into this limited individual because we've told ourselves certain stories. I grew up in a family where the story they told themselves in that family is that there's something called generational curse. So because of that generational curse, anything they do that doesn't work, they blame it on the generational curse. They say the reason why they are not where they want to be, or the reason why they don't make the money they want to make in life, is because of a generational curse. And as a young kid growing up in that environment, I had to question everything because it didn't make sense to me. Thank God I read, certain small stories about some successful people like Bill Gates from a young age. So I did. It didn't make sense for me to believe the same kind of understanding about money or success, right? So that's forced me to start developing different beliefs in my life from a young age, and that has really been the result of the man I am today. So today I'm still trying to develop better beliefs every single day, because I believe that the stories you tell yourself is going to create certain beliefs, and those beliefs will force you to take certain actions that could either make your life better or limit you from achieving a better life. So you see that this is one of the things that we tell ourselves. Basically, some people will believe that, okay, the reason why they're not successful today is because Nigeria doesn't have a good government. So they are waiting and praying that Nigeria has a good government because that is the key to their own success. Personally, I don't believe that, but you should believe whatever you want to believe. But I believe one thing that is true and has been tested since the dawn of humanity, that whatever you believe will determine the actions you take. And Ford said this best. He said, if you believe that you can or you believe that you cannot, either way, you are right. So whatever you choose to achieve in life depends on the beliefs you have. And those beliefs were created due to the stories you tell yourself. So if you tell yourself stories that will force you to believe certain things that are not true, those beliefs will affect your ability to move forward. And he talked about the third thing, which is the state we find ourselves. The state is simply the energy with which you approach the day, your state, right? So many of us will wake up and the first thing we think about is all the things that are wrong in our life. We think about the bad things that are happening around us, the government not doing the right thing, somebody offended us, or we go on social media and start to watching our people's life, and then we start feeling sad about our own life. And this puts us in a very negative state, a low state, a low energy state. And when you are in a low energy state, there's no way you can really achieve something greater. Because think about, let me be practical with you here. I want you to bend your head and your shoulder like this. Just put your body like this. Just do this for a few minutes. You'll see that your energy will go down drastically, right? Because the way you position your body physically, determines how your energy will be at that very moment. But let's put it this way. Sit down properly. Sit down. Just shake your body. You see that the more you do this, it will enable your energy level go higher. And when you make decisions from a higher energy level, you'll be able to really make better decisions, and you'll be able to feel the drive and determination to push further, rather than just feeling down and depressed and feeling like, oh, you have been defeated in life. When you allow yourself be defeated through the way you position your body, it affects the actions you take, because you cannot see. There's a study that was done that said that they told somebody, right, raise your hand like this, right? The person stretched his hand forward, right? He stretched his hand. Then they tell the person to think about something negative about his life. And he thought about some negative things that was really bad in his life. And the person just hit his hand like this. The hand dropped. But then they tell the same person to put his hand forward. And they told him to think about things that are positive, right? Things that are positive, good things. And the person hit the hand, but the hand stayed strong. It shows that your energy, either positive or negative, affects the way your body reacts to things. And this is one powerful concept that I really need you to understand in life. That your state determines if you are going to move forward or if you are going to stay stuck. So if you allow the situational things that happens around you affect your mood, affect you negatively, then definitely you are going to get negative results in your life. But if you don't allow the things that goes on around you affect you negatively, and you put yourself in a positive state all the time, this gives you a high energy that will enable you to take certain actions that will help you move forward. So this is just something I wanted to share with you. It's something that I really learned that changes my life, because every single day I start my day trying to think about things that I'm grateful for. Instead of thinking about my problems, I think about the things that I'm grateful for. The small things, like the small wins I have in my life, like having 2 beautiful daughters and just being in this environment I am in right now, doing what I love, just being able to just wake up at least. That's enough reason for you to be grateful. And a grateful state or a grateful heart gives you a high level of energy. And this is something that can really help you to win the day. Because when you win the day, gradually you will win the year, and gradually you will win life. So let me know your thoughts about this video, because this is So let me know your thoughts about this video. I'll see you in the next one.